All right, so Lonesome. But they are getting on this a Rockford corner, say, we want to set the place different and everything. And say, the panel and the host and everything already. Say, you have Wingy, be a family, and you have Ashanti, Shanti Loop and Line, and Wingy Demos, and I, that the Lonesome, and, we just want to make a change. Enough people are, respond with positive message and thing. Good move. Before we start off, though, Wingy always, you want to bless up the thing. Where you say, Wingy?
Yeah, man, blessed, my brother, man. And bless of Shanti said speed, and the whole of the listeners, them were tuning to listen to the thing, give praises, Today, I rest of the year, I'm going to draw from the Bible. Today, I'm going to draw something from the universe, Yeah, man, the universe is, what the universe has said to it today at October 31st. Okay, the universe is saying to you today, every experience, both positive and negative, serves to expand your soul. Your soul is forever growing, evolving, and expanding due to the decisions you make and the actions you take. Trust your feeling and insight.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am. Healing energy tools, that's where we at right now, Healing energy tools we are using right now for, heal all things,
Yes, sir.
And that's what can grow. You understand? I mean, I said, blessed.
Yeah, move forward, not backward.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we have to push away, we have to just let the negative and deal with the positive, right?
Yeah, man.
This is right.
All right. So, make a couple voice note. We must forward couple voice note to one player before we start off. So, I'm going to play a couple voice note where we just get, from some people and some ideas and things, You understand? So, let me just play the first one, the Demos. Yeah, Shanti?
Yep.
All right, let me just play the first one. Play the first one, hold on. Pull back this and plug it in back, alright? Hold on, let me just did this phone not a ring? Let me save this.
I want to say a pleasant good day to everyone. And most of you guys can relate to what I am going to say. Maybe you're going to say to yourself, you wish someone was there to ask you these questions, someone there to help you, guide you in the right path. I love what you guys are doing to change your community, to change the country, to change the world. What about asking the guys what they would want for themselves, but not what you want for them? What about in the meantime, like in this time, what would you like to happen for them right now? Mentorship. What about mentorship? What about their talent and education? What about if they want to live outside of your community? What about if they come to you and say, I don't want to live here anymore. I cannot survive here anymore. What would happen? What if a young youth want to live outside of their community, somewhere else? What plan you have in place to help them to move to a different community? Employment, creating job and business for themselves, because you know that most of these young people living inside of your community cannot go into their own community to get a job because of the stigma around your life.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna answer it now because she asked some question and you have to answer it like he's a politician now. So we're gonna answer it. We're gonna answer it. Who want to answer it? Because we're gonna answer every one of them. We're gonna play. We're gonna play.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Yeah. What I now is what she said to me and me graphic. I feel like she make a real valid point. Because at the end of the day, we can say we want this for them, but what they want for themselves.
All right, that's your input.
Again, she asked about education and mentorship. A lot of the youth them, like how we talk about the something the soldier them, the little youth them in Africa. So only I go through a lot of pain and all kind of thing. You understand me? It's not like America when you go to something them can send you to somewhere you get the help. Them don't have those kind of help. So what she has there, it make a lot of sense.
Alright, so okay. So I'm gonna play it back and make me dissect it. So what you say win Demus? Because I'm gonna dissect it, you know. But what you say? You wanna play it? I'm gonna play each part, Shantilu. You done with that? I'm gonna play and I'm gonna give my honest opinion. Okay? Alright, so
Alright, we can do mine now.
yeah man, do yours.
Alright, but with Shanti say, because at the end of the day, we might have shown you them something, but what they really want for themselves, that's what we want them to fight. So they really is really about them. We really want to know what want inside of them, how they feel, and we want to pour out them heart, because we want to know, because we know something about them. We can try, all the right try, but it can really, it can most have to help them, because we don't try to find out what really are going on with them. We're really the inside, like, we're really at trouble. What's your problem? Like, what we can do to help, like, you know? We have tried something, you know? We have tried something, and we have tried to put out some word, we have tried to bring some people to the table, but we have to talk to them too. Alright,
alright, good. So, I'm going to answer everything, you know. Turn on that, me and myself I repeat. She say again, what about if they don't want to live in the community, or you can help them remove or relocate? She said that too. What you can say to her?
When I say to her, don't take that place, you know. You see when I say to her, you see, put some things together in place, right? So when we put some things in place, then we can reach to that, when we can help our youth and feel like, well, all right, we can help him out, give him a start. We have to really put some things in place.
All right. Alright. So me I talk though, but here what me I do now, when me attack, me dissect, me I answer for each point. Watch this. Listen.
I want to say a pleasant good day to everyone. And most of you guys can relate to what I am going to say. Maybe you're going to say to yourself, you wish someone was there to ask you these questions, someone there to help you, guide you in the right path. I love what you guys are doing to change your community, to change the country, to change the world. What about asking the guys what they would want for themselves, but not what you would want for them?
All right, so I'm going to answer that one there now, nice lady. Okay, all right, as an elder now, me, in a disposition now, seem like what me da want for my kids them, me da, you know, get up and look about them. Because let me tell you what now, them, in the current state, me see where them are the aim, where them are aim, are the aim will carry them to destruction. So you just ask about the next thing, I can put two of them in a one, where you ask about the, mentorship. We as elders, because mentorship, you have to talk about mentorship. We see what them want, you have enough of them rather, you know, some people put something in them head with them rather the gun and take revenge and do all these kind of things. So it's good when you have someone to come with positiveness. And remember, not just the kids, not just the little youth alone, we talk a community. You have older people, you have mothers without fathers. And all these things. You have some man when I have the job. So at the whole community we live, it's not about just them youth. You understand? So it's lifting the community. for the betterment. You understand? So it's not about just like the kids that me want to reach to the mother who have 5 kids and them for go school, and some of them are teenagers, some of them underage, but she can't afford certain little things. You understand? That's why we need skill set. Let me finish. No, hold on. No. That's why we need skill centers and we need a lot of things. You understand? So even with the youth them, because right now you have enough people lead them as you, and we see where them out to. So you have somebody because you have more. You're alright. You have more, what me that call it now? You have more negative than positive. And at these cars were going in enough garrison, not just Rockford, but all over the place. And you have more yes man more than anything else. And you have big man like us, we're supposed to set the example. Because when you set good example, people will follow. No, them we're not doing it. So when you know, remember, you know, the whole of them, you know, remember, I know like chicken at, you know, them have parents, even if they don't go, and you have somebody we look up to, you know. So if you have good role model for them follow, you will get a better community. So not just the youth them alone will reach out to. You understand? Yes.
Yes. A good thing that it just as they what I'm doing about this is on the flip side at the end of the day still. Me, you grow kids. Me have 6 kids, right?
Yeah, me have 6 too. Yeah, I'm adopted one. Plus
you try your best, you know, you try your best, whatever. But at the end of the day, it will come down to a time where they're not going to make them choice.
No, we know that. No, we don't want to go to that, you know, Shanti. We're going to tell you, hold on, Shanti. Shanti, hold on. Yeah, I know, but here what we are telling now, here what me are telling you, let me tell you what grew me. You see, me, we grew up in the same garrison where the whole of we grew up in. But you see the positiveness what me push, me's a no-nonsense person still, you know. So, me will deal with you. I'm not going to make you know straight. We not deal with a yes man thing there. Because sometimes when you get a youth a rope, and him don't know what to do with it, him not have the experience of you, Shanti, or you, Demus, or well known some of me go out there with a different view. Because let me tell you this, when we born and going to the place, you know, when we used to see police are coming, you know, me not do nothing wrong, but me I draw going on the yard. Because you think say police come out there when I'm between them run. Them fire shot. And if it did, me see them pick up man and fling the van and like all Plummy and Sheppy and them you there. Them take up man fling the jeep and gone, you know, you're nothing about it. See? So we the things are so the world stay until we start travel out and we see different things that we know and we see the whole of the wrongs where them are do to get us.
Yeah,
you understand? So we have a different views, my brother. You understand? Yes, yes, sir.
No, what I'm saying, listen up now. Listen up, you can come with something positive, right?
Yeah, man.
You know, the flip side, which suppose you come with, say, all right, you come with, say, you want to come with some mechanic job, you learn mechanic. Then you tell us more and get a life.
Yeah, but all right. Remember, no, well, let me stop it right there. Let me stop it right there. Remember, say we are not government, you know, brother. I know we are collect the tax. Remember, say we have to start from somewhere. So we have to start from mechanic or either tailor or something, but we have to start from somewhere. We can't start from 100 different positions. We're going to fail. So anything where we have come from, we have to start from somewhere. So me answer. So it's not, we can't think about the flip side because you have to start from somewhere, brother. You can't start, like me, I start my labor. I never just get up and just start like boom boom. I have 4. But me never, you understand what I say now? So even if like when you use the mechanic, even if a man does say, boy, I don't want the mechanic, he must hold on and know, say, okay, ride with this and think. So because we have to start from somewhere, brother. So me answer that one day. So me answer that. Let me answer. And no, but a reality. Yeah, man. Of course, brother.
Yeah. You give it energy that you don't have to give up. So
Yeah, man.
time we have to, and you're right. But if you hear what I say in the first place,
Yes.
we have to get ourselves,
Yes.
you know, get some things together.
Thank you.
Then we can move to but we have to start from
One day at a time, brother. And the next thing, all right. All right. Someone let them know this. And the next thing, brother, you see, you remember you have elders like we know, our brethren, them, our colleagues, our school. Listen, we have elders like the whole way now we're 50. We turn the elders now, but hear this now. You have some elders that lead them astray. Them elders don't want to lead you astray. You understand what I say? Because them are dead. Some elders rather bury them. Some elders rather see them go a different path. We have to start something. You have some of them now go do it. If you want to do something positive, then push it down. So it have to start from somewhere better. Everything. Alright, let me just listen to the next thing what she just ask again now.
What about in the meet?
Yes. Alright, yes, Demas. Yes, man. Talk, Demas.
Alright, watch this now. It's everything what I say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
It spend 1,000, it make 1,000 cents. Listen what I say now. It's what she said. You notice the type of reasoning, the type of conversation we have today. It's so positive, it brings chills to me.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, all I know,
yes.
Somebody from the outside and look in,
yes.
talk.
Yeah.
And we have so much things to say about it and how we are about to go about it and
good.
You know, vibrate. Like that.
Yes.
This is what we want the youth them to realize that when you know over this and keep up the world for something, they want to do the thing them. People on the outside are looking and say, you know, so them youth are brilliant and they're going to do better with themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not try, you know, one to the big people them over there, they can't talk to them. Which they don't know, so people whenever they have that program, maybe they don't know the people over there Rockford that try to talk to them. You understand what I say?
Yes.
So at the end of the day, brother, I love the energy what the girl bring towards the thing.
Yeah, man.
That bring something positive. So you
man.
Play the other part and the rest like what I'm saying.
No, man, play them, man. Man, do it little by little. Why do it? Yeah, no, but why do it little by little and never answer? Because when more of them send the question and make an answer it. Send it, it's good. It's good. Yes.
Keep it coming. Because now we start somewhere.
Yes. Alright, because we can answer it.
And that touch some people out there.
Alright. Maybe you're our next thing.
In like in this time, what would you like to happen for them right now? Mentorship. What about mentorship? What about their talent and education? What about if they want to live outside of their community? What about if they come to you and say, I don't want to live here anymore. I cannot survive here anymore.
Alright, so we never play that part, but we never answer. Because we dissect things. Because we couldn't talk and never tell you. Yeah. So we answer now. So the part where you say out of the community, remember, so people leave from one community to the other. No, our aim is our community. We want to take another community, we are not the government. So we just make it clear, right? So we want, because we do things in our community right now, as we speak, enough things, right over. But our community, we are saying, and then we want to set an example for other people who they are foreign and all over. We can go back and do something in a for them community. So if somebody want to leave the community, remember, move you want to move, you know, but we have other people in the community who want at the community we are dealing with. So it's not like somebody will come and say, all right, we want to leave the community. Yeah, help me leave the community. Nobody not stopping them if them did want to move. You understand? Because remember, at the community we are trying to allocate up our funds, you know, and help from others to uplift this community. So if somebody didn't want to move the community, that is no problem. You understand me? You see that? So you saw me answer Wendy? Because that will be like yes.
You finish your opinion, come and think, should have talk something different. When me get,
yes.
Because we shall listen to you, what I know, and we shall listen to you, she don't know about the community, so we shall listen to you.
So hold on, so even if I get something different, if them didn't want to leave, of course, no man, people can free to leave and who will live and them thing, they say to know, that won't even look at that. Yes.
But now I cut you. But now I cut you, my brother. But even thing shut about the youth them we are set right now. Shut about the youth them we are misbehave. We feel like shut about the youth them we can there is something there for them, but in front of them is the one which we always talk about them.
No man, no man, play back the thing, man. No man. We don't know and that's just shit them, man. She said what up, I'm gonna just finish it and make it hear it that we don't overstay. Just listen what she said about the community. Listen.
What about if they come to you and say, I don't want to live here anymore.
And that's what I talk about. Leaving the community. Don't want to live here anymore.
Yeah, they said the step of them. They don't want to live there no more. Kind of good for them.
Yeah, she, no, but not under the step. She said, you don't, we never put it as this, as I said before, you know. As me I tell the lady, it's not about just the youth, it's about this the people, them, the world resident, them who live in a garrison. You understand? Yes. So, yeah, so yeah, so we answer. No man, but me have to answer as how she give me, because she said, what about if them don't want to live there, they want to move? So we don't got to tell her, say, of course them free. Remember that Andala is a free place, man. Rockford is a free place, you can come live who want to move. Because she said, what about you don't want to live there anymore? Not to step, live there anymore, you want to move. And that she just say, you know, so me understand. You know, no, but if she talk, you know, remember if you talk, remember you have to answer specific. If she says something like you want to move, you don't want to, remember make her hear it what me I talk about. Remember what answer already, you know. So we now we can yeah, so we wanna put it yeah. Yeah man.
The bottom line is this girl just asking some questions.
I know, so we just answer and make she understand still. So we now put it detrimental like through the steppers or nothing. We just answer, you know, as resident of the area and you want to move, somebody come to you and say, I don't want to live here anymore and think, no, we want to know say is a Rockford is a free place, it's not, you know, run under like, it's a thing where, you know, like some place where if you move, you have to tell the dads them, you can't move or something like that. We never want to go into that. Because to what she said, don't hear what she said.
Of your community. What about if they come to you and say, I don't want to live here anymore. I cannot survive here anymore. What would happen?
Yeah, that me tell her that she said. She said, what about it?
The magic word.
Yes.
Was that the community at stake? So what you mean if the community
No man, we don't put it away.
Look the word, play it back again,
but listen what she said to me. Listen what she said. Alright, look, listen. May I put it out? Remember the place hard, you know, hardship. So she'll say, what about you don't I'm gonna play it back to you. We cannot live here anymore because it's hard. We can't survive here. So
you missed the word what she said.
No, me not miss it. Just listen it.
What about if they come to you and say, I don't want to live here anymore. I cannot survive here anymore. What would happen?
You hear what she said now? But she said, I don't want to live here anymore. So I want to know, I want outside. Remember, somebody outside look, Rockford run like some community, like it's a dance ship, like a tie down. If you want to leave, you can leave.
But the word at stake, you know what that means?
Eh? And at stake, she say, no, she say, what?
No, man, listen again, man. That's why I'm listen again.
Just listen again.
Side of your community. What about if they come to you and say, I don't want to live here anymore?
I remember just play back. Just listen good, Shante. Just listen, just listen. Which you see, you have to put the word, and we not put no word which you not say I think out of the box, you know. Somebody come to alright. If me live by Hippolyte Road and me come to you and say, you know, me no big boy, you say no work no there, so no, me can't live here, so more gonna put more gonna who gonna stop me and say no, you can't move. It's simple, you know. Just listen what she has said.
What about if they want to live outside of your community?
Listen.
What about if they come to you and say, I don't want to live here anymore. I cannot survive here anymore. What would happen?
Yeah, you know, what if someone live outside of the community? What if them come to you and say that we don't want to live here because we can't survive? Nothing now make us survive. What happen? It's not a vampire place where people are.
Them can't leave because of financial.
No, but you know, no, you have to answer her, Santi, we're not going to run nothing. And not true financial, them say, you know, you hear what should I say? Demas, why you listening, you know? No, man, we have to give her an answer, brother. We have to give her an answer. If she say, them want to go outside of the community go live, and what if them come to you? I want to tell her, say, she didn't have to come to we or come to nobody when you want to move.
No, but you know, I get it that way.
Just
get it for sale.
No, man, that's just say. No, all right.
No, weird.
Yes.
So what you're saying, you know, everything what you're saying, you're not saying that that's why that's why the movements are so good.
Yeah, man.
I like when somebody can express themselves how them feel about something. I like that. Not tiny.
All right. Hear this, Amos. Hear this. If somebody thinks, all right, you remember, say you have some place in some garrison, you can just get up and do what you want to do, you know.
Right.
So if you're gonna move, you remember you have some place in the west or south state, you know. You always see danger, you can't just move as you like, you know. You have to go ask. But we want them know, say it's not East Kingston, it's not like that. So it's not, we can't paint it. Listen again.
I live in a certain nice Eastern Timber.
No, they don't move. I mean, I'm not sure you're a place to move a while, but I can't do it. But yeah, this stuff, you always say again, listen again. You don't want to stay there no more. So if me no want to feel like it's a gang might have you, and you have to tell the dads when you move. If you don't want to stay, you have to get to go ahead to leave. Alright, listen again what she has said. Listen.
What about if they want to live outside of their community? What about if they come to you and say, I don't want to live here anymore. I cannot survive here anymore. What would happen?
Nothing will happen. You understand? It's like Rockford is a monster place. It's a man, but me I tell them no. It's a place that anywhere. Yeah, but me don't want the world to know and hear. It's not a monster place, so people come and them live. And when you move, you know, you don't have to go to nobody. You're your own person. You get a van and you move. You understand? You have some other place you have to report, not Rockford. You understand? Yes.
You want to know that? To me, I feel like somebody go in the community and them can't get the energy and them not have no be out, but them see you as a man of the community or media, them can talk to and then you could assist them for, you know.
But she said what? No, you why not that no. She said, what if they want to live outside of the community? What if them come to you and say we don't want to live here anymore? What would happen? She never said them a look at hell. That's so when I know she reach each time she say what you know. So me start from that each time, that's how I break them down. So she asks, if alright, me don't want to live here anymore. And if you are the dads, but if I make you know Rockford not like this, me I come to Shanti and say, you know, say, I don't want to live here anymore. What would happen? What happened to Lonesome because he don't want to live there no more? If I just say, hey, listen, you can't move, you know. Go sit down. Hey, yes.
You know, this is a part of kind of make a debate, sir.
No, it's not a debate. Yes. Alright, maybe you did a section.
It don't stay like that. So, you know, you understand?
It not stay like that. It not stay like that, move. Yeah? It's not like that. Maybe you the rest.
What if a young youth want to live outside of their community, somewhere else? What plan you have in place to help them to move to a different community?
So if he want to move, remember, you know, as we said, we is not the government, right? So, and I just said, we are dealing with the community. So we, you know, if somebody say, hey, I want to live at Cherry Gardens now, and then we are going to tell them, I'll come make a commitment and say, yeah, we can do that. And say, boy, can I want to leave and go in a different place for run down more? I want to uplift himself. So him couldn't go say, and we got to lie now and say, yeah, man, him can talk to women, talk to Indian, and we are going to help him. And say, boy, Beverly is want to come live in a daddy little club. Even a one room up there. Because you have people like them are taking for your word, brother. You understand? Remember, at the community, we are looking for uplift. And if we uplift the community, nobody would even feel that we there so we can't get no job. You know, the place, we want to beautify up at the place. We want to see fence fly. We want to see wall go up. We want to see grass again. We want to see the park them beautify. You understand? We want employment to run. But we have to start from somewhere. We need to start from somewhere. You understand? So it's like, it's not a broad, we have to start from somewhere. No. No, we can't do that because if we ever tell some people...
We can't debate for the one. The other one that
Alright, we made that one.
Employment. Creating job and business for themselves. Because you know that most of these young people living inside of their community cannot go into their own community to get a job because of the the stigma around your life.
You see, go to the job same way. We don't answer that already and we know that. That's why you see we are coming.
No, so, you can't understand what you're talking about. You must just say no, because of the stigma around your life.
Alright, so go on them life. So these are the things, that's why I'm telling you, say, the stigma in our community, although they might go on with that thing, is not a thing like you can't move or you can't do certain things and them things. You have some place where we know. Yes.
Right now, some man in the east, where they are a scheme, now go to just go look at job. And some of them just now go scheme.
Yeah.
And them now go up the road for going on and something like that to see shut up.
So I said the stigma in the community, in your community. No, them now no, she said no, not in your community, outside of the community. Outside.
In the community now.
Inside, she said outside.
Yeah man, inside today now.
Let me just hear her again. Let me hear her.
Creating job and business for themselves. Because you know that most of these young people living inside of their community cannot go into their own community to get a job because of the the stigma around your life.
Oh, it's inside. So we hear something are coming. Are you that?
No, I want different. Hold on.
Yeah. Don't move. So alright. So in that case now, Kaya said them look different job and all kind of thing and the segment and the community, but the community itself, it don't really have right now to oversee it. Kaya have a lot of people that try them one and two things by themselves, You understand? So it don't have the job because the job them when in the community are mostly outside people have the job them, Like bus depot, like down at the power plant, the power plant, cement company, flour. I say most of the job them were in the community where enough people, like when you have some big thing in your community, you don't get the job them. Most of the youth them don't get the job them, the big job them were in the community where people like the power plant, the bus depot, cement company, flour mill. Them, them for turn when I start to cut more people from this community, but I don't know. People are living from far and where, from far and wide. You understand? That's why we need to farm. We need to farm the youth clubs and then because remember you can't go. It don't make no sense. Because we don't want to tell the youth about badness no work. So you don't want to turn up and get and cuss and what? No, it not gonna work. You have to feel a body of people. So you can use letter head, register youth club and everything, and then we write to these places and say, listen me, we have 100 over here, we have a next 100 over there, so we have this and that. We don't need to take some of these people because at the end of the day, we born and going in this community, any little thing happen, it affects us. Because cement company, when the smoke go up, we are breathing and all of these things, we don't need to take some of these people. Same with flour mill, same with down a barge, same, you understand? But if you not come together, it not gonna work. It just can't work. You understand? It not gonna work. But them should have come together and make sure. Even airport. Look how much job over there. You understand? And people from all walks of life work. So you have people you can take out of the community and them should have get work. Because you see along a bell road when you go out 2 miles them place when you have one bag of things that you see bag of people are wow. They make sure you employ enough people from out them side about that base too, Of course. See? Because them know say if you don't do that well, you know what I want.
Brother,
yes, man.
That's well said. As soon as they have a degree in Roots with the boy. I would remember some with you, and I would remember some with you with me and Bo with you. But we're not going to that.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
We have something to say now. You see, at the end of the day, as what me I said.
Yes.
So sometimes a person will like say something, but when you go deep down at the person reasoning,
yes.
You see, it does connect. So remember we talk about flowing and all of them places from the first thing.
Yes.
So come back, make you place it.
Yeah, man, you have to place it, man. And them watch it and them supposed to know that.
Yeah, so that's why we just kick back and make you play.
Yes.
And meanwhile you play, you have to just play itself.
Alright, so we have some banter to play now, don't? Oh, okay. Oh, we have a next one to play with that. Let me play that one. Hold on.
We have to ask the youths what they want, not what you would want for them, but what would they want for themselves. Would it be good to have a six-a-side football team? That would be great, but what happened after the six-a-side football team? Competition. Because looking out inside, who will be there to say no weapons allowed when two rival parties come together to have that competition? Who there to counsel them when, if any fight supposed to break out? What would happen after this the six-a-side football competition? These are some of the questions you have to ask, and ask young people what they would want for themselves.
So as we said before, and those young people, the whole community. So I remember just declare something to her, right? We have a lot of family in the community, from one end to the other. So when them start up youth club and think the club, them are play football. They play football at Rockford, you know. They play football, right? So and just as we said, just the young people, when I'm older, just the Rockford, the older people, them because we want something for them. You have some people who can afford medication and all kind of things. Them get old now. Them not have nothing. Them not have no help. See, we want to help them too. Them are the mothers and the fathers. Them are the grandmothers and grandfathers of Rockford right now. You understand? So not just the young youth them alone. So it just spin off. We just want to uplift the whole community. With the football too, you know, them football part of exercise. And I like them all just get up just go war like that, you know. When them have football, you know, me don't know which instance them play them ball. When me see them just get up and them just war and all kind of little thing because of football. Football, enough of these things put people together, yeah? Enough sports. But football are the main thing. Yes. 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 The bike? Deceive you. Yeah.
It take me to that, I remember that. Yeah, where it caused a lot of chaos, the same football competition there. You know, because the order never did. I've seen an East already football competition and
yeah, but we never have a master. We never have.
She have a point.
Yeah, but we never go see you because we are dealing with Rockford and then.
No, just like you want this.
Yes.
Yes. I remember, you know, when she attacked, I just have a click.
Okay. No, but remember, you know, but let me tell her clear again. Remember, say, I know like you get up and jump to football. If you set up a club, and everything will run go under orders. Everything will start from a point where people get understanding. You understand?
You're not from youth out there. Sometimes we not hard and them not in.
No, but remember, you know. If remember, you know, majority speak. I remember we have a family in our place, and like you as a little one man, as we say, we just ignoring and like
it. Organize the place where
and like
man go like gymnastics, not harder, man. You know, you push out, man. Nobody not for hurt you, man.
Nobody not look on you. Nobody not hurt him. Nobody but him not focus on one side. And like you can't diss nobody there.
When the parents say now, suppose you want to leave.
No, you can't free to leave, brother. You're free to leave, you know. You're free to leave, but let me tell you this. Usman, alright, Demos. When I see what's not, this is a Rockford. Usman now going to play them ball. Remember, I play family, because them not understand. You see, if them understand the dynamics of we are talking, me and Uno, we're born and going to play. So we understand it. Them not understand the dynamics. You are play what. I'm not gonna see and the book back and some me not get about some come thump you. You are isolate yourself. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that nearly happened to my son.
To my nephew the other day, him and him friend, I play a ball and it turned out a fight him in
no, but
him friend.
Yeah, but hear this now. You know, sir.
Competition,
Yeah.
And you come down to the competition, and the man come fly down and I deal with it.
But we now do that, and that we are doing now. Yeah, what we are doing, we are set up from start this. So we now, I remember now, okay. So it's a different thing.
We are doing something, and you have some different people with some different minds.
Yeah, but for the mind of us still on one side. So we now give them the energy, you know. You understand?
They want the moment. Sometimes I just the moment still.
But yeah, where you can't have the moment. All right, hear this. Let me tell you now up front. Yeah, where you can't have the moment. When you do something like this, and you have youth clubs and things, and you set up and you do things, and you even say football and thing. Number one, you invite stakeholders, including the police, Rockford police there. You include some pastors, some JP. You include some elders and thing. Nothing like this. Listen, me never have to go in at this. But it's not like a jaga like the youth them, inside the whole Rockford. So inside the whole Rockford, and some jag up sitting. Like some youth you talk to them about them face. And you look for police. And now them for sit down, man. We don't know that foolishness there. We are talk property. So you have stakeholders. And anything where you do, anything where you do, you involve Rockford police, you involve the JP, you involve the church, you involve the elders, and everybody together. You don't have this. Remember, it's a community you deal with. You understand? So it's simple. So for me to start, you understand what I say? So it's not about.
Yes,
alright, cool. I'm go to bigger Bantan now, man. I'm go to bigger Bantan. Well, I'm bigger Bantan. No, man, me put them out, man. But you know, inject it and me put it out. Me will answer. Yeah, man, we answer, man. Hear this, come here, bigger Bantan.
Yeah, man, I really know crazy about it, man. So I say, well, if you see what the youth them down there, I have to make a start and make a see first. Kind of one of our youth club, Scheme of our youth club, Base one of our youth club, Alva with our youth club, Yorker with our youth club, National with our youth club, and every month you have a general meeting for the big youth club, everybody come together. So we can break down the thing and start some little football competition and thing, you know. Crazy, I say the same thing. Because the youth them have to make a move toward there now.
You see, what me have to say, we cannot see my clap. Big Atlanta, Lonesome give a clap, alright? Where's the wind?
But remember this, I have something to say. Even
eh? Where's the
man said the youth them have to make a move to the youth them have to make a move.
Yeah, man.
So it's all we are do. The youth them have to with it too.
Yeah, man, as I said before, the whole Rockford you are drawing at this, you know. You understand?
Right.
With that mean mothers with them kids and everybody, the older people, the this and the police, them to everybody. So if you draw all of them in this thing with this merciless, why they are calling me the wrong time. That's what movements this. Yo, Leonard, I soon call you back. Can't come back. I soon call you. If I answer you can't answer you. Leonard, merciless, we soon call you back. Them know some of my things staying or so. You see me I say? Alright. Him not stop calling now, but that's one thing know. Yo, merciless, we soon call you back. Alright. So I could finish here with Bantan I say.
Them themselves have used up them structure too. I don't know the bad mind is and the reincarnation and them shit there. The member when a man this a man that are a man fling their cousin and them thing, they want to wipe out that. But them also don't for wipe out that to want a better community. So for start from the youth club thing and see how them operate and then we chip in.
So the best thing when you do all these things, as I said before, you use stakeholders. Even at your meeting. You invite the police them, you know. You invite the JPs, them know all the JPs, them in the place. You understand? You know the elders, them. You invite them when you keep your meeting, your people, you know. You invite them and you do what you do and you start move from there. It's a must. And when you get good for the police, you know, because the police are working with you know. You see, like Rockford, like, alright, if you have an inspector, him no want a murder pan film watch, you know. Because it's good for him. Because that is him a hold on crime. So we know it's good for him. So when you come and play a thing, you know say, okay, the one I understand with worse. Because if not depend him water, you hear say this no one and no shooting. That make him great. And more promotion for him now. Be a strike.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's all good for them. You understand? Bigger, one more, hold on.
Yeah, man, start the youth club and start some stage show and everything. Every month, all the youth club them come together and keep on meeting. The youth them have to start it to down the arm and youth.
Yeah, man. You see it?
Yeah,
Next East man that you know. Yeah, man. Big up over in the Unite. In the New York. Yes.
I applaud the two people that were sending them.
Of course, no man, you have to. No man, have to.
We take off my hand to them.
Yes.
And trust me.
Hear this song.
We need that type of growth, we need that type of upliftment.
Yeah.
We need for the youth inside the community to see it and know say, yo, you know say we can create something which is positive, that people have positive things to say about Rockford. You know, say Rockford can start something in Jamaica where no community never start. Or, you know, create this thing here and just do something. We're not prove but do something different instead of every time they get up to me about Eastern Kingston Base 1, Eastern Kingston Brooklyn, Eastern Kingston Scheme, Eastern Kingston Bayshore, Eastern Kingston this, Oliver Road, National Road, Coca Flat Gully, Eastern Kingston Corner 1, Eastern Kingston Barnes Road. Hey, get the hell out of here. Who are you? Eastern Kingston and do something good. Yeah, that's something I want, man.
Yeah, man.
A time for be proud now. A time for now we for walk around and everybody want peace again. And one time my father's place I need to know, brother.
Yeah, man. And then Bruce died out to you know. And Bruce died out to you know. So boom back. Alright, sir. That's a nothing, man. Louis was a can't take. Alright.
Jump around and ball out.
Yeah, aye.
I'm good in a Lonesome.
That's a nut, man. Everything up, man.
So at the end of the day, brother, we didn't have something.
Yeah, man.
We talking every time we have this program here, you know, we are going to leave you all time. But me and Shanti, we some bad food we are trying to get rid of, trying to fix up. You understand me? You cannot do it, but you go on a different road.
No, man, my road different, man.
Create this platform today,
yes.
we can depend it.
Yeah, man.
I talk to youth them, I talk to the community, and I try to uplift. You understand what I say? And bigger, respect you. One girl that said in the comment, respect you. And all of the man, them and the people, them want good out of the community, respect you. Mark, respect you. You know, Mark, respect you. The other day, you know, comment them and thing. You know, and as I say, you try to feel out where I go and know where I go on. You know, and you get a good response and a positive response. So, and the people with them comment, send them in the voice note, them blog let off 2 number today. You know, that's what you can send in the voice note, them pan it just like the 2 we get. You understand me? You them in the corner too. We say them a step on them thing there. We want to hear the views. We're not going to put in a voice out there. The step of them, we're not going to put in a voice out there. We're not going to do something to the voice. You know, dissect it and think that we people them can listen to, you know, hear one else about the one else, people and say, yeah, man, you know, say, John Tan, that and Irish strokes, that and these things. You understand me now?
If you see us to bring back the place together, because when a man you must have been a man the real like that, same one the thing together. I know that him used to behave certain way and I see himself. It's more better. More than say a man, we are eyes. You're not eyes, you talk. Remember, I know your face, you don't talk. I'm not you that. And you say you are different something right now when my man said, boy, blood clot shan't you know. And that's the man who can't believe in you. You understand what I'm saying?
But Shanti, my brother, look at this again. That's a good way to look at it. But what about on the other, as I always say, the flip card, what about if them look at it and say, hey, and the boy that shot, so hey, I want to tell them all that boy there. You feel me? And really,
no, they don't want themselves, brother.
program because nobody know my voice and feel like a road. But if you dissect them voice, you got someone that say some ridiculous stuff for them, my brother. And then it's good them go talking. You got someone that come chat say, yo, I'll go around the stuff. And anyway, who want hear it and then we can talk to them.
Alright, so hear this now. Alright, so hear this now. Tina said Rockford need more community projects.
Who said that?
Tina.
Yeah. Which is like Shanti.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Hey, what you just say a while ago?
Rockford need more community projects. And that's 100%, yeah, needed.
Yeah, but we said that more than once and twice, you're right.
Yeah. Empress Jade, so now, I think we need community get together so we can look out for one another. Bring more love to the communities.
You see it? This is my brother. You see that feedback when I get that? It has been chills to me, brother. And
Yeah,
look on it. No, and we look on it, Shanti. This man who play these voice notes, it creates a different chain in reaction in the people them talks, brother. It's like the people them no more the bad man thing and all the way, you know. People want to say good out that in that people just rap for about communities, you know, brother. When you listen, you know, brother, I want it.
Alright. Queenie say Rockford was so damn nice when I was growing up. From Thursday night to Sunday. Pure niceness, a reality Queenie. Hey Queenie. Eh? Queenie Maris, Queenie. Yeah, man.
Real big one.
See?
Big up yourself, Queenie.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm going to say who else give me a talk. Oh. But I wish my community would do this. They have a community page, and all the page do is cause people to get killed.
Oh my God.
Wow. Which community that, bro? Which community that?
Oh my God, that mess up.
No, man, yeah.
Listen. Enough time, man, it's the peace. I want them keep peace. I told them one kill a man, brother.
Yeah, Queen, it's a up here. Yeah, Wingy. Queen, it's a up. Yeah, Ashanti. Queen, it's a up. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Tell them mad love and bless, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Watch this now. Wait for the person to say a while ago. Who said it a while ago about the community? Boo say which each community the person said them wish for them community that stay like this. Cause I'm gonna think community them have a community page, I'm gonna think them promote on them page, I'm gonna think all on the page do is cause all on them page, you know, it don't cause people for get killed. So them a promote bad vibes. It's the same thing we are talking about, Shanti. Here's somebody relate to it. We are having a friend community. It's a true, them have a page, you know. So them gotta go on the page and say, boy, peace between Shanti and Demus. You know what I mean? It's a Shanti.
Oh, I know what Augustone community, yeah, we'll see where I go on, yeah. Up in Augustone. Yeah, right there we are. Yeah, man.
Next door us now.
Yeah, man, I just on the other side of the hill, yeah, man.
Yeah, the other side.
Can you remove the, if you could have removed the hill and open the door, we'd have just see them right there, so. Right side of it. Yeah, man.
When we want to take the hill in Augustone, me reach. So, next door, you understand me? And she right.
Sha said.
I know there is a piece, a man dead.
Sha said for big up Demus, yeah? Sha said for big you up.
Oh?
Sha say for big up Demus.
Oh, Daddy Sha, bless up Daddy Sha.
Stamina Sha.
Yeah, man, bless up. Oh, Stamina Sha.
Yeah, Stamina Sha.
Yeah, man, tell her bless up herself for all the love, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
man.
say, yeah, man.
Yes, Rasta. You know, I like them thing. I like people.
Yankee Blaze, community thing. Yankee Blaze, pick up yourself here, sir. Yeah, man. Community, them thing around. Yeah, man, Yankee Blaze. What a fundamental journey by a team with a lot of progressive entitlement for the community, 100%. Bless up Yankee Blaze.
Bless up, man. These are the things we have to
The whole of UK bless. The whole of UK bless. Thank you, family. Up. Yeah, man.
Bless them up, man. All over the world, man. And people from everywhere tuning from Germany, from Switzerland, anywhere in there. New York City, Canada, anywhere in there. I'm tuning, Rasta. We need a change. And we are crying out for a change. We are bad and we are screaming out for a change. And the change we are looking for, Rasta, for the future, you know?
Yeah.
And I live it, and I see it happen, and I see a lot of things go down, you know, and I create some things too, you know. But we are looking at change, Rasta. We are big fear change, Rasta.
So Demas, Tina said, big up Lonesome, Demas, and all who want better for Jamaica, better Rockford. Who wants a better Jamaica, better Rockford? Yeah, man. Tina. So big up Lonesome, big up Demas and all who want better Jamaica, better Rockford. Tina, up.
Big up Tina every time, but Tina, I'll tell you something, baby. I treat you hard, me. You know?
Alright, yeah, man. Alright. Yeah, man.
We have to deal with it on the levels, you know? So we'll have to comment and respect.
Alright, so either one know, I mean, you have to talk for one know. Lenny P say, blaming never solve any problem. It's just an easy way out by making someone else responsible rather than owning their part. So the community can move on with dignity, 100%. So one of them own them thing like how...
My topic, my part.
Yeah, man, go on, man.
That's what my man said. The long time, old time thing not going to work when you deal with progress.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm here to say. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
When you read that part where it's about owning.
Yeah, man. So him say, rather, alright. So him say, it's just an easy way. It's just an easy way out by making someone else responsible rather than owning their part. So the community can move on with dignity. So when you own your part, a great part that you know. Me I listen out for you know, Demas, and I listen out for you know, Shanti. Because when him just said great, you know. Let it be that great, let it be.
That's what we are doing away.
Yes.
We are own up, we don't make no excuse.
Aye. Lenny P.
Yeah, man, read Proverbs. That you then, it's the back in Proverbs telling you know. See me? It's really not very fast and give verse fill up and the most of the fools speak it foolish and most of the wise spoke without knowledge. So you that pour without knowledge, rest that. You have to own up to your thing from over. And don't go like you're idiot.
Yeah, like, you know, like, and that's why you cause division, because man still have to, to a wheel make really, no, man.
Alright. No, come on, you don't get closure to nothing. If you don't get closure, make a one listen.
You just a finger pointer. You know?
Yeah. Can't do that.
Yeah, man. And hear this. Yeah, man, and hear this now. Tina, that's alone. Some you will always have elders who don't support positive change. Or when you deal with them, my kind of dealing with them, it name let me see this like that on there, so my kind of dealing with them, let me tell them my kind of dealing. Well, I'm gonna plug in this here, so I have to plug in this, yeah, man. Alright, me think up again, up and running. So alright, so my kind of deal with these kind of people now, yeah? Them and them elder, let me tell you this. The solution is, me tell Shanti them and them things. My solution simply, you know, I will feed you. If you book it to and I can help you out, but it named silence. You can't go in my head. Because I ignore you, it named ignore. The best thing that everybody can ignore you now. Because if you can come and call Demas name to me, and I can take up that and then it can cause a fight, I call a Shanti name to me, it's not gonna work. So if me and Demas and Shanti there so, and you always come up here, look at them, and you come here so, we disperse. But here you up in when I vex and been up a face or nothing, you know. When I say, yo, Demas, you know, so I have to run door. Yeah, man. So if you want, you alone and rub them there, you know. And we going up the road and Shanti going there, and you know, We get her back somewhere. So if you come there, so we move again, you gotta start checking your meds now. Because the whole way there, but you start checking your meds. And you go around some other man, them get the same thing. Where you go? We isolate you. If you're hungry, you know, we feel the same way, you know. But we don't know chatting with you. We isolate you, man. That put, hey, let me tell you this. And the hardest thing, that's not revenge, you know. And the hardest thing for if you have some people when I move with a tide and them run you and them see you move in a this progressive thing and them know say, yo, me can't even put my foot there so I come around them and them never trust me around them. Them never give me a chance on this. It will hurt you. You have to know yourself. You understand? Because even if you get back a blind, you have to say to yourself, say, John, I can't skip up this time. You have to stop the foolishness. Can I see the positiveness for the man them in? Them know the foolishness. And like one time we are going, them boy think, no, we're a big man now. You understand? So they think they now go on. I forgot knock them in back. I mean knock them in back same time. See? So that thing they now go do it. That thing they now go on. You understand? I knock them in back same time. Don't know what cut them off about that. Don't hear them. See me call them in back right now. Yeah? Yeah, can you hear me now? Yeah, wanna hear me? Me attack, I just zoop, I just see nothing, so I say, alright, I just knock on the back. You understand? So me do that by kind of thing, a different thing, man. You know, like how some people. Remember, you know, when me I do something, you know, there is nothing at all to stop me, you know. Unless my birth stop. For me long as my birth not stop me, I push through. At some mistake for morning, they name determination. You understand? Yeah, and dedication. And you see that? Anything where you want to move, it move it. Nobody sit down and follow no pastor and make them tell you, say, faith movement, you forgot to work. By the sweat of your eat bread, you shall eat bread. So if you want to move the thing, go move it. Don't just sit down and pray and say, oh, it's a move and it's a move and I'm telepathy power and carry the mountain right just so. I'm going to full up this and just I think. You think in your head. You have to push it and make it happen. You understand? So we believe in the determination, no care where you start, push it. Yeah, man. Yes, yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Tina, hear what me know. You see, them old time bad mind people, we always look out about them. But you know something, without negative, it cannot be positive. So it's a balance. So sometimes, I don't like so we can't get rid of them, you know. We can't get rid of them. But we're going to use for the negativity and turn into positiveness. We're going to use for the negativity and show them how great we is. That's them same one. After them say if you can't beat me, you have to join me. Them have to just join me.
Simple.
You understand me? So we kind of need them to come in with them thing and shoot them thing and feel like say, boy, them can't get with head twisted now because we on a different path. We're on a positive ground and we are moving forward and nothing can stop because we see the light at the tunnel and we are moved to it and we not stop move and we not stop press on and we are keep strong, baby girl. And let me tell you something, do the same thing and keep on this little program, keep on push us the same way, you understand me? And keep on sending the comments and keep it strong and keep it going, cause right, that's the thing there. We not stop. Yeah man, we gotta keep going. Feel me? Yeah,
Empress, voila. Empress Demos, Shanti alone, some true talk kings. Blessed Empress, reality man.
Yeah.
So this is what you do, man. Yeah, man. Shanti, me I make a talk, but this is what you do. Me tell any man in any community, the problem, it can't be blood. It can't be death and no revenge. One day, listen, even if they're 100 years dead, me tell even the police them that. Me not fit to tell them. Death and no revenge. See? Yes, we just don't feel so in ourselves. But no revenge, we have to face with judgment that we are the one day. See? I'm just a man gone before you. See, you make some other people unhappy and make some other people suffer and all kind of things. When you start looking at yourself and you can't cover it, you know, and say, yo, let me tell you with me personally, right? And I can talk to my brethren them, but personally, me is a man like this, you see? Me can't stop doing what me are doing until me know say every Jamaican can even put on them pack. And them have proper health system and proper education system and, you know, just that. Government can't come and trick, politicians can't come and spread them look at propaganda again. As long as we have one platform, we have a point, we have a whole of them when them come to that foolishness. We know that with them. Remember we're traveling, man. Remember we're all over the world, so them can't trick us, You understand? We see a real country run, we see a country supposed to run. We know the foolishness. You understand? So as me say, the man will get trouble. All they do, we know some man, and we know some them love get trouble and them things. What we do, we just leave them out. You understand? We leave them out because you have to leave them out now. You have to leave them out because them, you can't know the one them are trouble, You can't know them, You understand? So what you do? You leave them out. You ignore them. Them straight ban. Straight ban. You understand? Yeah, man, straight ban, man. You see me I say?
Yeah,
and that's serious.
The thing have to come together.
Yeah, man.
What? Man, not deal with no bullshit about you do this and
yeah.
And enough of them people here in a way. All the
man.
people them inject some liquor. Foolishness and the kid them,
We know that, man. We know, man. You see me I say? So we just keep it real, Yeah, man, we keep it real, man.
Big up yourself, Empress, every time. As me say, I have to love every time, Yes,
big up yourself, man. Big up yourself, man.
So I say, and as we always say, I respect and love the people, I love people,
Yeah, man.
That's why, maybe that's why when them go against me, make me always think some way, but we grow out of that now. We find out that I love people too much. And we find out that's a good thing, that is a people person, We find out some places where we got people don't know me from Adams and, oh my God, you got such a good intention, oh my God, you're such a nice person, Jesus Christ, where can I come from, if them just know, but we find out, when we look into myself and I say, cha-cha, you know, so a good person, but you have to go drop some dirty attitudes and some dirty behavior.
You see, them kind of thing when you're young. You see, them kind of thing when you go out and you meet different people. You see them still where you want to bullshit kind of life.
Bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit. What is it? I'm going to do it myself.
Yes, Rasta.
Enough time to tell myself, you wish them could have been doing it.
So you go, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, there's a man if I'm gonna call me matter about music or me a work with man.
A true man.
But you know it's done good for people actually, but you know some of them go around people like that about madness and them thing that we
no man, that's not good right now, man. That's a foolishness, man. Yeah, man.
Acting a certain manner.
Yeah, man.
We find myself saying that I'm like I say, better. I don't want to live the lifestyle of my life.
Yeah, man.
Reggae and drama now. Watch this now, Wayne and Shanti. See me?
Yeah.
Me have 4 sons, see? You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? It's the one in England. Yeah, me I tell you, the man too much like me. It's the 2 other one now, it's the son and Kyle. She ain't a 14, him young. But me always tell the 2 of them, say I want to be like them when I grow up. Look at the man, them brother.
Yeah, man.
Can I give me my space and I watch the man? Every time I come and talk the man, I say that there's a solution and I watch this. And I'm like, that's what I'm there. That's what I'm saying, I'm there to be, sir.
Yeah, man, everything you have a solution, man.
One of the worries a man where he might too much of me in him, and think. But he have a time where he was a man where him switch to him and them on the same page. I said, tell me, you are different just because, I'm not telling this now, them give me the driving force now. The 3 girls, when I left them out, them, you know, but I female them advice for everything. But see them 4 boys, them 3 boys, them 4 boys picnic, one of them young, but the 3 will grow up. It's like, them are my mentor. Rasta. Them is like, and them, well, I want to be them when we grow up, Rasta, because at the end of the day, I said, me to be like, even 1/16 like them, me alright in life.
You know what that's showing now, Demas? Them don't make nothing trouble them, You know, like when you have some people sometimes you get up and you know, have nothing to eat, me hear something that echo back. And when you have nothing to eat, you just get mad and just say, yo, and you know what them do know, you know. Yeah. Okay. So yeah man, so you have some people when them get up, you know, and if a certain little thing it does stress them out and think, no sir. Me don't make nothing bother me neither demons, man. Me just, you know, me just a part of life, you know.
And clarify the situation there. With children live out there learn, you know.
Yeah, man.
Community families, no people in the community still turn out to be better person, but not until they say, we didn't embed it. You understand me? I said, you want to bury myself down in it and them something and it just, you know, the system and the whole thing and, you know, me embedded inside of it. So it's like, it messed me up, brother. And so I go there now, and I see it say, there's better out there and we can do better with myself. And this one I realize that damn, and when people tell me who me is and I talk to them, I know they look a drunk or me, you know, back then, you know. But them I tell me now, see, this is what them see. You understand me? This is what they see. You know,
You think say is a little drunk around.
But I tell you that, my brother, I need the things for myself, brother.
You are thinking drunk.
But here what I know, it's when I still have to think back again. Tailoring, music. You know, say, but you know something they say, it's bad, but here what I know, say, we got tailoring and we got music. We couldn't have that platform, yeah. So this was written, you know, if that's something it's written.
Yeah.
Couldn't change it. You understand me? This is what we couldn't change, because if me did go for the other and do it, yeah.
Okay, you know, we don't need things, no? Now, we need to play the place that I'm listening to, but we teach, you know, it's a lie. I know, when you choose, and you ask me a thing about it, but you choose something else.
Yes, my brother, but here what happened. When I look at the facts, because our life was written before we ever born. When I look at everything we are born now, within the evil spoken away, me can come in and I try help some youth with my past. Lonesome, I show them to watch my past. Yeah, I show them to watch your past. What me I say is, without that, maybe me go through that for this. You understand what I say? Shanti, me been through something for bring forth good. You been through something to bring forth good. Lonesome been through something to bring forth good. That's people can look at three different characters. Three different characters, you know.
Yeah.
And can put it and look all the three of them born and go to each other.
Are you right in one place? Alright, one place. Yeah man. Reality. Yeah, man.
And we can definitely know, and them say confession is good for the soul, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's why I do it a lot. You know, I'm a Bible man, I read my Bible, I read the Quran, you know?
Yeah. I'm not confessing, because I can't be chosen. I don't know about confession.
Any oil you want to say, my brother?
Santiago Arad.
This is right, you know, we're not going to dictate that. And the mind state, and the frame of mind, you know, we don't dictate anything which is right, Rasta. You know, we're not going to dictate it, my brother. You understand me? And anyhow they want to put it, I saw it go, Rasta. You see, Rasta, my brother? At least we can tell right now when I say, youth, we are begging us for cool. Youth, we are begging us because when you can be a lonesome, don't be a demon. Don't be a shanty. You understand me? I say, but you can be a lonesome. You know, in all different things, not the music. It can be in a football. It can any form of athletics thing.
Yeah, man.
You can be a lawyer. You know, you can be a business. You know, anything profession. You know what I mean?
But no gun.
No.
If you are dealing with gun, be a police or a soldier.
Yeah, I'm a businessman and you have a license for
Yeah,
that's the wrong side.
Don't go on the wrong side of the law. Don't do it. Yeah. Anything right, you're good.
And the wrong choices.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, just like when I do. I did have the choice to choose something else, and I didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You feel me? Something, but it's some ridiculous thing. Send me a death row. It makes something happen to me in life. You know? So you them say action, your reaction create the action. You know? them present predicted, past predicted present, you know. You understand me? But that don't mean saying not bad in my past, not for the bad in my present. Which right now, look at my present. My present, now people that say, oh, I'll be able to say, away man, in the program. Yeah, the empire said, try and help some youth, because the Bible says, the save 2 or 1 with a good.
Yeah, man.
Listen now, but that's not you. And the reason, when you just say, when people, you see anybody who said that person not clean within themselves. You understand?
Then the devil can't leave them clean, and they're going to leak out.
Yeah. Because them not expect that people can change.
Even if they're going to be a cleaner.
All the time. You can't be
they're going to be a cleaner, and if you go and be I wish his name Boo or the rest of people who are saying the comment them.
Yeah, man.
One girl is saying in the comment and
Queenie,
they're going to be them people there. And those are the majority. The people that we are lick out are minority. Them not count. You know what I mean? You understand me? But thanks to the negative thoughts can put me here right now today thinking positive in life. You know?
Man. So don't forget to run out a number that the people them can send you maybe a voice note or can play next week. Yeah, run out the number now. Tell them the number.
Alright. My number, only WhatsApp you can get me on.
WhatsApp.
On this number. You understand me? It's a WhatsApp number only that is 876. I'm going to repeat. 876 420 5536. 876 420 5536. That's my WhatsApp number. You can't call it straight. Remember that.
Repeat again, I'm right. 876?
Yeah, 420 5536.
5536. WhatsApp.
Yeah, man. And that's a Demus.
Alright. Demus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well on.
603.
Yeah.
499 2214.
2214.
43.
43.
2243.
Okay. Alright. 623-499-2243.
Shout it out.
Yeah?
That's hello.
Yeah. Alright, WhatsApp.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So, you don't want to leave a voice note or something, just knock them, just leave the voice note on them, yeah? We play them.
Yeah,
WhatsApp. Yeah? That's WhatsApp. Yeah? Yeah, man. Yeah,
and when
man.
the comments them come in, we're going to play them for the program, and because we need these comments, you know?
Yeah.
We need them.
You know, some positive, nice ideas and things. I'm going to look at them.
But I'm calling Shanti and Lonesome on the ground, because, boy, I'm telling you that something that feel hard. That's the people talk about you and the on the ground, you know? Because
Yeah.
on the ground, things look nice.
No.
You
We need our stakeholders. We are talk like how them talk, man. We need our stakeholders to join hands, you know. And that's yeah, man. And that's you see me I say? Yeah. Yeah, man.
But some people that want to build up at them, they go house in them community.
Yeah, man.
Then when we build it back, that's when they can feel comfortable and know that
Yeah, man.
pass through and show no grandchildren them where we
Aye.
lived before and all them things there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the original foundation people.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Rockford and them things, like, enough of that to go on.
Yeah,
Alright.
they want to come back home, but them don't want to tell me to them the life go back home, you know, but them don't want to go back, and you know, it's better to you, them too, but them don't want to go back home and that the violence.
So more people in the community,
Yeah, man.
they put some better community for self,
Mm-hmm.
and that people outdoors, and
Yeah.
people outside can say yes. You hear me?
Yeah, man.
One to Cali, I Shanti and Demus and Lonesome, one to Finland, one to Jungle, one to
Yeah,
Rio,
man.
one to this, one to Tivoli, one to can do of the day.
No, we willing to do it. We have people in that. We have a friend them at Tivoli Garden or over to another.
Family, man, we have them all over, man.
Yeah, man.
People are surprised. Yeah. Some surprise, some whole surprise, you know, people. That's why we talk to we're not politicians, but we have a whole surprise, you know. So let's keep the program going, you know. Today it's kind of short and spicy. And feel like Lonesome and eating rice and peas at the cross.
Yeah, although Lonesome don't eat rice and peas, you know, around some 30 years now, no rice. Yeah. Yeah, man. How me do it? A food, man. Food I do it, man. Banana, yeah, man. Gong provision, man. Remember me not eat red meat and thing, you know, so. Yeah, man. So, and my food them different, you know. Yeah, man.
Yeah, boy. As when I say, the youth them now, me that just like the youth them be looking to themselves and try to save them come together. You understand? I'm not talking about peace and love, me talking about, you know. To start love with one another.
Yeah, man.
And love conquer everything, you know.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah, man.
I try to build love in it, come like a brotherhood, you know. It's not a word, you know. You have to peace, you know, like, you know. Every time you say peace, I always destruction and that. I love me, I say, me, I deal with me. I talk about the one look, with brotherly. Brotherly love.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
I'm a second that Shanti, second that thought there, you know,
man.
and embrace that thought there, you know, and respect what the ayah say. You see, right? Because the right is the thing, you know.
Yeah, man.
You know, we endorse the thing when you love, man, you know. We endorse that. You don't know.
True, man. True, right away. All right, so, you know, so I'm running now, cause you know it go already. We there, we're up. You see me, I say, keep it real.
Yes,
All right. So, if anything, next week, you know, people, we not did enough, so we're there, yeah? All right, we're there, brother. Up here, sir. Up. All right, sir. Bless. Yeah, man, up. Me talk back. Yeah, man, cool. Yeah, man, people. We're there, you know. Have a next thing for a deal with when we're done, so we're there, yeah? Lonesome me up, yeah? Bless.